Hi and welcome. My name is Shannon and I'm a UX practitioner. My field of study is in user experience design, and I have a background in web design, user research, and 508 compliance. During this video, I will highlight testing for accessibility. In this video, we cover a recruitment plan, testing tools and equipment, the differences between qualitative and quantitative testing, and how to set up a test plan. Usability testing is of the utmost importance in any UX design project. There are many tools available to test your design, but also remember that the experience of users helps refine your design. When working on any project, designers need to reach out to a diverse range of people, making sure that they consider individuals with varying physical and cognitive needs. In addition, if a product is designed for a global audience, the personas and user research should represent a global audience. You may revisit the personas you created to help you imagine different users to recruit for the testing phase. The first step in testing for accessibility is to make a plan. You'll want to have users representing a variety of abilities to test your design. Using real people to test for usability ensures that your website meets the standards of learnability, quality, efficiency, and satisfaction. You might reach out to organizations in your community to find participants. You'll also need to consider the testing location. For example, if you want users for a focus group, how will they get to the location? Does the location have accessible entryways and walkways? Are there assistive technologies to help users? Finally, you'll want to consider the time allotted for testing. Remember that people who use assistive technologies often need more time to complete tasks in an environment not set up to support them. Remember that you're trying to find places in your design that aren't accessible so you can correct them. Allow users plenty of time to find those places. If you can provide assistive technologies for your users, remember that they might not be familiar with your equipment. Give them time and space to become comfortable with the equipment. If you let participants bring their own devices, will they be able to use them seamlessly? Are there enough power cords available? Is the internet strong and reliable? Different assistive technologies will be used in different ways. For example, you can provide several technologies, such as screen readers, magnifiers, and speech recognition, on the devices you provide for your participants. If you plan to have participants bring their own devices, you might survey what tools they already use so you can design with those tools in mind. Quantitative testing is a type of data gathering with which we are familiar. We can use the tools provided online, like Wave or Color Oracle, to test how accessible content is in our design. From those tools, we collect percentages and ratios that can help us meet accessibility guidelines. Here's an example. Suppose we test our design with the WebAIM contrast checker and find that our contrast is 2.3 to 1. Because contrast should meet the ratio of 4.5 to 1, we know that our design is not accessible. Quantitative data can also come in the form of surveys or questionnaires. For example, we can ask users to rank on a Likert scale how navigable the content was for them. Accessibility testing is accomplished by reviewing website code and matching it to web content accessibility guidelines, but you can gather data from the experiences of the people themselves. Individuals who use assistive technologies daily can give detailed feedback on the issues they face in their user journeys. Set up a range of tasks for users to complete as you observe them. Notice what struggles they have. Ask for their opinions. Consider having several users test at the same time so they can communicate and commiserate with one another. If you can video record the testing, be sure to ask the permission of the users and destroy the recording after collecting the data. Order transcripts if you'd like to revisit the data later. Review the data by highlighting areas that seem important in each user's feedback or observation. Then see where you notice overlapping themes. Although your users may not have the technical knowledge to describe what exactly is difficult about the design, they can talk about areas in which they felt lost or confused. Your job is to revisit those areas of the design to improve the user experience. Let's look at an example of a product test plan. First, you should find places from where you can recruit users with a variety of differences. Once you know who you can recruit, decide on a location or if users can test at home. Second, you should create a specific script for your users. What tasks do you want them to perform? In what places in your design do you want users to touch? All users should be provided with the same script, and you should avoid leading them by using words like awesome or easy to find, and low level or confusing. Third, you should consider what assistive technology is needed. You should once again consider whether your location will support that technology or if you need to provide it. Fourth, once you have collected your data, you should analyze the results. Were the users able to accomplish the goal? For the most robust picture of your design, combine both quantitative and qualitative data. Create a report of your findings and be sure to make a list of items that are actionable. Also consider which actionable items on your list are more important than others. In this video, you explored what testing for accessibility in UX design might look like. You learned the difference between quantitative and qualitative data, and you learned how to develop a plan for testing. Also remember that being inclusive is a journey, not a destination. Keep reflecting on your work and keep learning. Thank you for your time.